What up, witches? Welcome to part 21 of my ADHD and neurospicy playlist. What type of doctor did you go to and what assessment did they do? I sought out specifically a diagnosis. So I went to my Medicaid website. I typed in autism ADHD. And then I found a clinic that offered autism testing, ADHD testing for adults. And then I contacted them and asked them what I needed to become a patient. My primary reason at the time that I sought them out was therapy. So I was like, oh, cool. This place, online therapy, in-person therapy, medication with a diagnosis. They offer diagnosis and testing. Cool. One-stop shop. Bam. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Covered by my Medicaid. Boom. There you go. It was as simple as that. I was very lucky that I had that option where I am. Not everybody has that option. Go to your insurance website, type in autism and or ADHD. See what's available. That's my recommendation. As far as what kind of testing they did, I don't remember the name of it. I genuinely don't. I'm sorry. But it was the kind where they gave me questionnaires for me, for my husband, and for my mom. I did an interview day where I went in and sat for 2 hours and answered a bunch of questions. And then during that time, I also did puzzles. The final day was a computer testing day. That's where I answered a few more questions. And then I sat down at a computer and then I had to recognize patterns and hit the space bar if the pattern matched and then skip it if it didn't. I had a ping pong ball taped to my forehead so that it could track my eye movements and if I got distracted and if I moved. And that was that. It took about a month or two after my last day of testing for me to get the diagnosis, because everywhere is going to be different. What resources are around me are going to be very different than what's around you. I've lived in cities like, think of Daytona Beach. I've lived in extremely teeny tiny towns 2 hours away from the biggest city was Grand Junction in Colorado. And now I live kind of in a semi-suburban, semi-rural area where I have options around me. So I'm very lucky with where I am now. You might not be as lucky. Consider your options and go from there. Thanks for listening, and I hope this helps. And thank you for joining me for my neurospicy and ADHD collection. Later, witches.